And this is the thumbnail you'll see on the replay. We're talking about video today, mainly because I just did a poll on LinkedIn, and the question that I asked was, what kind of content do you think companies should deliver more of? And the answer I got blew my mind. Now, I know what companies are doing. They're doing a lot of written content. Video is still happening. Podcasts are exploding. But I asked this question because of all those kinds of content, the one that seems to be most difficult right now because of the pandemic is video. Well, I was a bit surprised at the response that I got. Now, I was blessed by the LinkedIn gods, evidently, because it's been less than 3 hours, and we're talking at 3,000 views of this post and lots of responses. And the response we have so far is overwhelming that companies need to create more video content. When I took this screenshot a few minutes ago, it was like 60, 63, 64%. So the question is, during a pandemic, how does a company go about still creating video content? So I want to share with you some of my thoughts on how you can continue to create video content. Because the fact is that you can't stop marketing because of the pandemic. In fact, you need to scale up your marketing. And video is one of the biggest parts of it. So how do you continue to create video content during a pandemic? So let's talk about that for a few minutes. I'm going to give you a few methods and ways that I found to get around it, and how companies are still succeeding at creating video during the pandemic with all the other things that are going on right now in terms of the restrictions that it takes to do video. So the first thing is a minimalist video shoot. Thanks to technology, you could do a video shoot with one camera person. They can handle the lighting, the camera, all the things necessary. Now, given it may take more time, more setup time, more patience, but you also want to make sure you also take time to schedule your appearances. So let's say you're having a video day and you have several thought leaders you want to capture. So in that, you want to schedule them to say, hey, we're going to have this person shooting video in the office or on location, and we want to schedule you from 12 to 12:30. Be very strict about the times. That way you can rotate the single person in and out of the video shoot without having to worry about having too many people in the room. So have your thought leader have appointments. Have your main talent have appointments so you know exactly when they'll be ready for camera. In this case, because of all this different things you have to do, planning is crucial. It's crucial to know exactly how you're going to pull this shoot off, when someone needs to be on set, when not to be on set. And I say on set meaning probably in your office. These are things you want to do anyway for video, but it's even more crucial now because a person needs to have a comfort level of how they're going to appear in time for this video shoot. And they want to feel safe. There's enough nervousness as it is for video, let alone having to worry about safety. So that's one big thing you want to make sure you do is plan, and over communicate what you're doing for these minimalist video shoots. Now, another way is camera capture from your phone, camera phone capture. Some companies have managed to have their thought leaders or their employees capture video on their cell phones and then send that video into a producer for post-production. Now, you're going to need to get some guidance on how to capture the video in terms of lighting. I've got some tutorials on that myself. So if you follow me, I think you can go to my Content Monster marketing channel on YouTube. I've got tutorials on how to capture good video for business people. So you want to capture good video. You also want to think about your audio. These are things you have to consider if you want to do video capture. But the best part is you can do it remotely, capture the video, send it to a producer, and have them work on it in post-production. It may be the new normal. I mean, right now, you're going to see more and more people have studios in their homes. And by studio, I don't mean full-blown video studio. I mean a good camera, good lighting, good sound. Those are the three things you need to have. And I think we're getting to a point now where the new normal is that any executive within the budget of, if their title's that special, they should have the budget to build a studio, which I said again, camera, lights, and audio within their office, on their desk, in their home, to make good video for their company that can be sent then to post-production to create great video. The next thing up is double-ended media capture. Double-ending meaning that audio and video is captured locally for the person who is on camera. And same thing for their host or their guests or the other people who are on with them. This especially works great for podcasts and video podcasts. But the key is the video and audio is not transferred online like Zoom, because the quality will be compressed and degraded and it'll be glitchy. Double-ended is when you capture the audio locally and video locally, and then that is sent to the producer. So you get much, much higher quality. So a double-ended, is where everyone's full frame video, full screen video is captured locally and it's high quality, then sent to a producer. This image actually is a picture I got from Zencastr. Content Monster, my company, uses Zencastr for video production and audio production. Primarily, we used it for podcasts, but now they have video, so we also use it for video production because it allows us to get video far beyond quality of a Zoom call, because the video is captured locally on their computer and then sent to us. It isn't transferred over the internet and degraded in quality. We get it first. And each person has their own individual track, individual audio, individual video. So our post-production editors have a lot more freedom to work with that. They can fix any errors. They can edit it and make it more of a story. They can add B-roll, which is, maybe video of your office, or reusing existing footage from pre-pandemic, or, adding a story, additional content, additional narration, video under their voices. So much can be done with that video once it's captured individually for each person. All right. So I just want to give a quick response. That poll really surprised me about how much people know and are feeling that companies need to deliver more video, and admitting that there is a challenge during the pandemic. Even as we come out of this thing, people are still slow to be in person. Masks are still expected. It's expected if you're local, if you're together with other people, that you're wearing masks, which of course doesn't look good on video, may not even sound good also. But there are alternatives. So if you miss any of the 3 or 4 things I mentioned here, just rewind it, watch the video after the live. If you want to know more about that, you can, of course, contact me. I love talking about video. I love talking about audio. And first and foremost, I'm a marketer. I want to help you figure out how to make that audio and video work for your business, not just create fun stuff. It needs to work for your business. So I'm going to sign off. Good talking to you. I love doing a LinkedIn Live. Everyone who responded to that poll, it really inspired me to create this content today. So thank you so much for joining, and I'll catch you later.